What's going on, FDI-san? Yes, Bam Presto. Hopefully the intro is going to play. There we go. All right. I'm going to let the intro play so everyone gets to get your popcorn out. And get ready for Zeiramzone. All right. That is the intro for Zeiramzone. I just want to get everybody in the mood for this crazy game. So this is a beat 'em up, a very, very, very difficult beat 'em up. Now, the whole game isn't difficult. I don't want you to think this game is like... It just has a few moments in the game where the difficulty goes from maybe a 3 to 4 to like a 12 out of 10. It is not nice to new runners. It is not nice casually. And this was actually my submission for... We have an event here in Japan for basically really hard speed runs. And the feedback I got from the team was, oh, yeah, we want to accept this game, except it's really hard, and we're worried that you won't be able to finish the game. And I said, yes, this is true. There is a chance I might not be able to finish this game. I've run certain games like this before, maybe like Bloodstorm on the hardest difficulty. I've run an event before. I mean, I tend to like harder games, but this is definitely one of the hardest games I've run. And it's because of certain stages. So I'm just going to let everyone know, Stage 3 is a nightmare. It is evil, evil, evil nightmare. There's a few spots in Stage 1 that are, you can just get bullied. Stage 2 is pretty bad. Stage 4, not that bad. The final 2 bosses are nightmare fuel, so just be aware of that. But we're going to be running on the normal difficulty because I'm not doing that event this time. And I put an incentive, but I guess it wasn't met. The only thing I was going to ask is if there was incentives for possibly cutscenes, but it doesn't look like any of that's been set up, so I'm just going to do the gameplay. And another note, if you like anything you see in this game, I would love another runner to come. We've actually had several runners come and learn this game and quit because they said it was too hard. It's hard, but if you can, weather the storm on some of the parts and accept the fact that this game is just evil, then, it'll be okay. You'll have a good time. So, get your popcorn out. Yeah, let's get through this. Let's get through Zeiramzone because it is fantastic. This is another, in my opinion, hidden gem. It's a great game. The controls are a little stiff, but it warrants praise. And when the previous game that I ran, Super Chinese Fighter, is about 10 yen, so like $10. This game, however, has gone up quite a bit in price. It's a little bit more difficult to get your hands on. However, it is worth it. So we're going to go ahead and start the game. Now, you'll see here, I have actually unlocked mini characters, kind of like Code of Princess or, not Gunstar Heroes, what's the one for Famicom? My brain is leaving me. Maybe someone in chat can help me remind her. But basically, you can unlock the side characters you play in the game. So all the bosses, all the, even little birds that you, robot birds you fight in this game are all unlockable. And yes, Iria is the main character. However, she's just kind of lacking in this game, and doing a speedrun with her is less than ideal. Shinimaru, however, is absolutely absurd. Has frame perfect traps. Has good crouching combos. This is a 3D fighting game, but it has a lot of lane shifting, kind of like, think of like Final Fight, or one of those games, TMNT. So I'll actually be moving up and down, except it's done with a button press. And then sometimes I'll come to bosses where the game will become more like Tekken, but you still have those weird lane shifts. So it can get a little bit funny and a little bit goofy, but I see what the game was trying to do. But yeah, Shinimaru, he's basically an undead samurai. Fantastic. Alright, if we're ready, I'm going to do a countdown, and we're going to try best. I will be quiet at certain times because I'm going to be focusing, and I'll let you know when those times are coming. They'll be pretty intense. In the beginning, though, just feel free to ask questions in chat, and let's do our best. 3, 2, 1, start. Alright, ready, go. So the first thing that makes Shinimaru really good is that I can actually do quarter circle forward spin drive, which usually will finish enemies off in 2 hits. Now my jump is a little bit less than ideal. However, ooh, we got through that. Real quick to see if we can spawn perfectly. Okay, no, we didn't. Do the DP, and we'll do a spin, and we're gonna try and spin over this to get through a cutscene. Ooh, we were a little bit late, so we have to kind of edge walk to here, and we're gonna fight the first boss already. When you see the red characters come out on the screen, they are basically guards. So think of it like if you ever played Dynasty Warriors, you have the captains. Those are the captains you have to fight. This is kind of the big bad of the game, Armando. So we're going to skip him, go through here, lane change, run. No really difficult enemies to talk about yet, but here we have these robots can be a little bit difficult. Lane change, and we're going to try and get through. Nope, we got knocked down. It is very easy to get trapped in this game. So if I get sandwiched between 2 enemies, it's very likely I can get a game over, or have to use a continue. I'm gonna try and go for no continues, this route, of course. All right, we're gonna go jump down here, and we're gonna fight our first boss, Mani. So Mani is actually a really evil first boss. Extremely good damage. Has basically rocket fist. But we're gonna try. Oh, there we go. Ensure but doesn't often use that. We got some good, perfect frame timing. We don't actually kill these bosses. Apparently, they're so powerful. We have to trap them and send them back to our base. So Iria is actually based off a anime, and that anime also has a live action movie. It's really, really good. It's also Obscur, the anime and the movie, the live action movie. I can't recommend it enough. It's also one of my favorite horror things. Alright, the red guard is spawned in. Let's not get sandwiched, and we'll get out of here real quick. Ooh, I could have tried to jump a little bit better, but that's okay. We'll inch forward through the doors. And we're actually going to run through here. And guess who we're fighting? Ourselves, yes. This is where you would normally unlock the character, but... Ooh, sidestepping me out of it. I was trying to do... Again, we can't relax even for a second because we're fighting ourselves. Everything we can do, the boss will do. Now, there's also certain pickups in this game. Some characters will drop little hearts. Others will drop, there'll be these orbs on the screen. These are actually speed up. So what these allow is me to do certain infinites. I don't know what this guard is doing, but we're going to go ahead and... So that speed up doesn't last the whole round, but the scary part is The AI can also pick that up. The AI can also pick up any health drops, and there's also the only thing they can't pick up is the little diamonds, the little crystals you'll see on the screen. Those will actually, so we didn't get the frame perfect set up. We're back turn. Yeah, when you get back turn in this game, it can be really annoying because you have to double tap the opposite direction. Again, really good fight here. This Ultraman wannabe that we fight, he can do shoot little kunai out and cause quite a bit of trouble for us. Stage 3, everybody, mission 3, the worst mission in the game. We're going to try and get through this. There's definitely no, I've never done a no-hit run in this game, but that was really good, actually. I made that look easy, but it is very easy to get trapped there. And if you do not move quick enough in the beginning there, what happens is those little moving blocks will go off cycle, and you can actually be in a situation where you might have to wait 5 or 6 cycles before you might even be able to approach. Now, there is a way to perfectly slip through those blocks, but yeah, good luck. It's ridiculous. So this is the next part of the stage of some of these more really annoying blocks, but we're going to try and run past. I might get hit a few times, but I cannot stop running just yet. Oh, I did a bad switch there. Okay. See, I got caught, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get pushed forward. Might get hit here a little bit. We're still good on health. The boss in the stage is also one of the best characters, so we don't want to get hit too much, and I don't want to get hit back there. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can jump over. One more. Okay, a little push. I'm going to take the top route this time. I could go and try and jump over the bugs, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's what I was talking about, the frame trap. The AI could have just decided to completely trap me there and KO me. We're going into this fight with a decent amount of health, though, so I'm not too worried. This should be... Yeah, Hime is gross. Gross. She's one of the best characters in this game for versus. She has full screen projectiles. They're infinitely horizontal. They set up for other attacks. She also has really, really good bread and butters. They do half my life if I even get touched. So if you walk into this battle with not enough health, you just get demolished. But she's getting sent back to the base, and she is gone. Ooh, mission 3 is done. We might actually clear this without a loss. That would be amazing. There's that speed up. Ooh, it got through. Again, I have to be a little bit fancy with some of the strats here. Can you turn around? Okay. No. Let me through. Again, I don't want the enemy getting those, because then I have to fight. There are some enemies that shoot infinitely vertical, like those little gunners shoot rockets that will infinitely follow. And I can do a little trick where I would walk into this fight, and I don't know if you've ever seen like fighting games where they shoot like a Hadouken out, and then they let the Hadouken hit themselves, and then they can continue the combo to extend. It's kind of what you can do here. You can bait those rockets to kind of extend your combo to do a one-hit kill. But I'm not going to do that this time because it's extremely risky to run. I'm going to try and run right past the enemies spawning, and I'm getting trapped in the middle of 2 rocket shooters. Can we not do this? Oh, we do not want the AI getting that. There we go. Infinite down. Let's continue with our run. Again, I just want to make sure that I get that infinite speed. There is one extra difficulty outside of hard, which is the main extra difficulty. So extra difficulty, the enemies actually all have speed up. So they can all do infinites. Yeah, you saw I got trapped there, so I just did a jump back hard kick and standing light confirm into quarter circle forward. Oh, almost perfect. Again, that move, see how much chip damage that's doing? That's another reason I use this strat, is that it's just, I'm doing damage even when I'm not doing damage, where maybe with other characters I'd be having a hard time. Oof. sidestepping away, but we're done. Ooh, this is going really well. Oh, Bob, by the way, is our computer ally who helps us find the next missions. The storyline in this one is a little bit different. It's similar in certain ways, but in this universe, that guy we just fought, he's actually trying to resurrect Zeiram and find Zeiram's full body. It's a little bit different in the movie and the anime. All of them share different storylines. Let's see if we can not get hit by those birds. Okay, we got hit by one. If I was perfect, those birds would not follow me from, be able to catch me from behind. But we have our first, this is a crab called Kabuto, giant crabs. I'm not a spokesperson for Sony. We do have giant crabs, giant enemy crabs. And we're going on to the second part of the giant ruins. The enemies in here can be a little bit annoying to get around. Again, I can easily become crab meat if I stand in between the, oh, there it is, a perfect example. You can see how, if I don't react fast enough, I will get just stomped to death. So to avoid that, we're going to take a little bit of a safer route. Especially because we're on a no continue clear, which is extremely rare for this game. Again, that's an example of the AI actually picking up the health. This little section here is goofy. We have to run down this this area as quick as possible. And these turrets will eventually, they're shooting out balls now, but they're going to shoot out rockets later on. I'm doing some quick motion. I am using an arcade stick to just have a little bit more accuracy with my jumps. Especially because it's a run-jump animation. If I just run and then stop and then jump, the animation doesn't quite come out. Ooh, that was rude. Okay. I got turned around. I got turned around a bit there. That's okay. I don't need time, actually. Yeah, dramatic camera angles. Looks cool, but it's in practice, it's extremely goofy. Alright, that was a perfect giant crab fight. I don't even remember this giant crab's name. He's just giant crab. He's just other giant crab. But now we're coming up to Obscur-a-thon, and Obscur-a-thon is, so this is a character you can also play as, and here's my request for if anyone ever watches this on replay. Let's see if we can beat the game as Obscur-a-thon. I don't know why you're allowed to select this character in the for the story mode when it takes up 2 lanes. So like stage 3, I have never been able to get past stage 3 with this character. I just get instantly sandwiched by these giant blocks, and it's like, oh, okay, so this is a joke character then. So it might only be versus mode, but that character and actually the final character, Zeiram, is also unlockable and is also a little bit too large to get through certain fights. So I would love to see somebody just, even if it's just for giggles, try and even just clear the game with these characters. It doesn't have to be a speed run. I have not been able to do it myself. Let's see if I can get one more rocket on my back, and then I could have infinite that, but we have more than enough health. I'm gonna get hit by that there. Let's see if I can step sides change it. That was a good side split. And we'll go ahead and fall down here, and we're on the boss rush section. So we're actually going to fight Shama again, the rejected Kamen Rider, the rejected Kamen Rider villain. And then right after this, we're going to lane change, and then we'll go into an area where we fight Mani. I lane change just to make sure that I can readjust, but yeah, again, dramatic angles is the way to put it. It's goofy, but jumping hard kick for the win. Capture, and now we're on to the final section. Now, this is an unskippable cutscene. Now, here's the thing about Zeiram. He cannot be controlled. So, he's going to wake up and instantly kill everything in his path. This machine, or it is basically, Zeiram is a creature that basically is a space vampire. Like, its goal is to just kill and get stronger and kill and get stronger. And that's why it's so dangerous. It's also apparently can get revived with just the drop of blood. So very, very scary. Now, another really scary thing about this character is that little Shoryu move that it just did is technically an infinite. So we do not want to get hit, because that is actually can lead to a one-hit KO. This character also has some full-range fireballs and can just basically juggle you all the way up into the corner. I might even show it after if there's time. Oof. Oh, no. That's not nice. He is Space Alucard. That is exactly right. Except there is no Hellsing organization that can control him. You may think you'll be able to, but nope. So actually, it's so evil that it is pretended to become us, Iria. And so we are not fighting Iria. We were fighting Zeiram, who has now basically become Iria and attacked Bob. So if we don't stop this Iria, fake Iria right here and now, we're in trouble. And by the way, you're seeing the reason why I don't like Iria in this game is that this character is like kind of a one-trick pony. That is time, by the way. 1603 is GG. Ooh. That was insane. Okay, we actually cleared this without a loss. Again, I think anyone could with a loss, but hard mode, you only get one try. And extra mode, I haven't been able to clear. It's too crazy. So, I would love to have some more runners. I've still got the messages where people message me like, hey, I think I'm going to pass on this game. The stage 3 is hard. How did you do it? It's like, oh, but it's such a good game. Please. Thank you very much for the GGs. I'm going to check. I don't know if that's record. Again, maybe by me having this video and doing it live in Marathon, if there's any other events out there that would like to have this game, I would like to always have a shot to do this live and maybe even do hard mode. I'll let you do that, but there were some, I'm not on camera so you can't see my face, but my heart was pounding during stage 3 and that last fight also. Yeah, oh, there we go. Jab strat, there we go. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff you can do. Just be aware that the jab strats don't always work on all the bosses. But yes, the first boss, I believe, Mani has some bad recovery. And as always, the nightmare of Zeiram. Yeah, the movie, by the way, is called Zeiram. The game is Zeiramzone. And Iria is the name of the game on the Super Famicom and the series, the animated series. And you get a little code at the end where you can unlock some special things here. So that's been Zeiramzone. I hope everyone enjoyed it. This is, like I said, one of the harder games I run. It's a hidden gem. The controls, yes, they're a little bit stiff. It's awkward. It's trying some new things. I really hope I can come back at some point somewhere and show off the cutscenes because it's just fantastic. I really love corny PlayStation era, Saturn era cutscenes. There's something adorable about them and somehow creepy at the same time. Does that make sense? I think so. And again, if you like what you saw, be sure to give a follow, to my channel. Come hang out. Usually at nighttime, I'm speaking in Japanese, but I'm always happy to translate and tell what's going on. And then evening Eastern time, which is my morning, I'm always speaking English on my channel. And we do lots of obscure games, so I've been waiting for the chance to come to a marathon just like Obscur-a-thon. I hope to submit more next time. I may be back with one other game. There was one other game that was accepted bonus, so I'll have to get with the organizers later and figure out what's going on with that. So my time, by the way, so I had 16:03. The world record is 14 minutes and 58 seconds, which is still really good. But that's definitely beatable. So, hey, if you're out there and up for the challenge, try it out. And thank you for be sure to hit me on Discord as well with the if there's any strats found. If McCaw-san did some strats. And thank you to JD Emster-san for the GGs, Less Honor-san for the GGs, Bodley1125-san for the GGs, Grand Meyer-san for the GGs, Scarface Nico-san for the GGs. I appreciate it, and thank you, Rick-san, for the setup and the shout-out as well. I appreciate it very much. Kapow-san, thank you. But thank you guys, by the way, for the follows just now. I will show one thing. I think we're ahead, so I'll show one thing off real quick about just why every character. It's going to take. I'll end it on this, but I actually would like to see more playthroughs of this game, and I'm more than happy to add those characters to the leaderboard. So if you go, let's go to versus mode here. What do you do? Maybe I can't do it on this one. Oh. I don't have player one port plugged in. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it now. It's not going to let me say AI, but we'll do it next time. I'll show it on my stream maybe after the marathon. I'll show some of the combos and stuff off. Sorry about that. I did not plug in the port, and it's gonna give me issues. But I'll just tap out here, and I'll be watching. And thanks to everyone for chilling, hanging out, watching one of the hardest games on the PlayStation. I hope it was entertaining. Oh, and if you're interested, by the way, this is an anime game, so feel free to come to the Anime Speedrun Discord, and we have a marathon coming up as well on SpeedGaming in May. So May 11th to May 14th. There will be the Anime Speedrun Festival, and you'll be able to see some other really difficult anime games and some really fun races. So look forward to seeing you there. I'll post the Discord link as well.